Alright, so I'm gonna do a fly through on some tobacco salvage real quick. Traffic noise is kind of getting to me. I'll go front side camera right now. Whatever they call it. I find it difficult to believe that someone got some misunderstanding going on here on this premises. Especially when all I ever did was just get a cup of coffee around or help my friends end up getting some money around either way. So, man. Caught in the crossfire. That's about it. Just caught in the crossfire for a minute, gonna let it blow over. Ain't my problem. Other than that, it's alright. I'll make it by. Shit. Find me a little bit of tobacco for my pipe and call it good. This is half the reason I started doing some of these videos when I was out here doing Goodwill hunting or just trying to buy a cigarette. Anyway. I actually go trying to buy a cigarette from someone in front of pretty much name a random gas station or even a shopping center. And then people would complain about me trying to buy a cigarette from people and say I was trying to ask for money. It's also led to a few parody videos and me fucking around with that concept going, no, not really, I'm actually trying to buy a cigarette. It's basically the documentary on a thing on that. Simple as that. Generally, I won't do much. I fly through. I'm not one to usually stand out there unless I'm trying to help my friends. Like I said. Right now, kind of like a half drag using recycled coffee grounds out of an American coffee maker. Still got the oils out of it. Still got the focus factor. A little bit of caffeine. Don't need much. Still, that's the only cigarette I found. The reports have been, well, at least the only tobacco, so to speak. And the reports, the word on the street has been, it's been pretty skimpy on cigarettes everywhere. Of course, I don't know. Not everyone does what I do. Tear up the tobacco and put it into a tobacco. I'll see what I can salvage or rustle up effectively. It's not quite a hustle at that point. More like rustling it up out of the bushes, dollars against, dollars in the wind, all that kind of shit. Look, AT&T. Anyway, you might have missed that. Anyway, that's why I had to bring Buckeye back through here on that. AT&T scandals left and right. Or that's the whole Time Warner acquisition shit. Back when I was doing more of the Breakfast Club theme of shit. That was no recording allowed in the lobby, but a lot of the subject matter was at least transcribed over to Facebook and Twitter, so I can Rolodex it back and basically fucking use my own source material at that point. Yeah, this is I'm still trying to figure out how to adjust this damn camera's video size. That is probably the stupidest question that you should have fucking never asked. There's a side story of how I arrived in this neck of the woods, so to speak. This section of the jungle. And this place was a lot nicer when I first got here. But, that depends on what view you're looking at. It also ended up coming back and looking fancy. So it went from looking like ancient ruins to fancy. Meanwhile, you hear me grieving in pain a little bit. Well, the burns are doing all right. I actually completely said fuck the painkillers altogether, all the pharmaceutical ones, and went all alternative instead. And then go figure, as everything's healing up nice, I get bit by a fucking wolf spider right above my burn, or practically right on it. Ugh, yeah. I swear, with the kind of toxins I felt go through my system from that, I wonder if these damn wolf spiders hunt shrews or something. Damn. What kind of fucking animal needs that kind of toxin to take something down? Holy shit. Or it could be a genetic throwback. My nature keeps something. As far as anything else is concerned, like I wish I could be doing that, but still, once again, not from this neck of the woods. One time I got to do lawn mowing was kind of on a startup, guy with a startup under the table. And he was just starting to go legit, just at that point where he was just getting legit. We just needed an honest, real worker to help him over that hill. So that way, and then they do all the crazy, the LLCs or whatever, the business license, all that kind of shit happens after. When you're coming up like that, you gotta have a certain income base and enough clients, and it's got to be consistent for I think like a few years in some places. Depends. It differs from state to state. Now, what am I even trying to go this way for when I need to go like cigarette salvage? Sorry, I digress. Meanwhile, I bet people that are more hip know what these things are. That's the problem, I guess. But I digress. Yeah, everyone's pet peeve with every little thing, right? They think it's the one active ingredient of everything. That's what most of the modern pharmaceutical was based on. Isolating the active ingredients. So effectively, pharmaceutica is refined chemical instead of natural chemical compositions and their inactive initiations and balances. It's like basically pharmaceutical science smack the whole thing apart. I could use that, if that's aluminum, I can use that to actually build aluminum coil I'm working on. Actually, something I'm trying to work on, it ain't quite right. Yeah, it is aluminum. But yeah, I'm gonna create a goddamn, I gotta deal with that kind of fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's static electrical and aluminum at that point. And that's what the whole point of my damn research was yesterday. I haven't made the prototyping video yet because I haven't induced any voltage. But, I even had cops think that my glass tubes wrapped in copper wire were for, narcotics or something. Yeah, talk about way zero tolerance on shit. So, although the type of aluminum I'm looking for, unless I had copper wire, this thin TV wire, would have to be thinner than this. A few millimeters, by about a millimeter or two. But this will make a good example, or a good source material for practice, as I'm working on this copper alloy. And I have to get it up to like 3,000 or 4,000, about 3,000, or less? No, I think it's less than that. It's been a minute. I'll have to double check the numbers. That's what happens when I have to go like multi-purpose mode and go multi-tool mode effectively. Street survival versus trying to get by in different cultural consolidations versus just being on your own doing your thing are a lot of different things to consider. But anyway, I digress. You know, like tobacco, people think it's just about the nicotine. Well, believe it or not, there's focus agents and memory as well as memory enhancement. Particulants in tobacco. So when I go and smoke one of these vapes, I'm not getting anything but nicotine and whatever flavor they added it. As opposed to when I smoke tobacco, I get the focus, the concentration, even the appetite suppressor to a degree. Also, of course, de-stressing agent. It actually is an actual anti-stress. Or relax, you know, lavender's better. Even Indian tobacco's better at it. Mullen is still better at the focus and memory. But tobacco has got like a nice coverall for everything like that. It's just not too intense. You know, when I got this to that versus, like I've had to make legal disclaimers in the past too. Especially being multinational, I kind of be like, damn, one side of it, on that side of it. Some places they only let you record you. But I haven't been addressed on that matter because I'm just basically doing general fucking documentary type level shit for my own get by, my own life. So if you jump into my life, you're basically on the spotlight in that instant. That's about it. And that's what it's like to live with a camera roll. And doing it for both the satire and the very truth of it. My shit ain't made up. I can make shit up. Well, even the shit I try to make up ends up just being more satirical comedy of real fucking shit as I'm trying to downplay it and not scare people too much, but it is Halloween. Now let me double check what the state of things is here. That's at about 13 minutes here.